Shiganawa, which is where we're going to be staying for the night. We're going to drop our stuff over there. Then we're going to use our JR passes to go to Shizuoka. And then after that, we got Tokyo Tower. So we finally made it to the Shiganawa Prince Hotel. We're going to drop off our stuff. And then we're going to try and get some food, hopefully.
The Shiganawa Prince Hotel was one of the nicer and more spacious hotels that we had during our trip. We picked this hotel because of its close proximity, which is around a 5-minute walk to the JR station, which is where the bullet trains are. The JR station in Shiganawa is where we're going to be taking our first ever bullet train, which can be pretty pricey if you don't have a JR pass, but we are going to be taking this bullet train, which is only going to be around a half-hour trip to Shizuoka and Atami.
This is awesome. I can't wait for it to go zoom. It's gonna go.
As we were riding the bullet train to Atami, we were able to see Mount Fuji from the bullet train windows and decided to take a stop at the next station, which was Shin Fuji, to go look at Mount Fuji and even visit the beach.
So we're walking a little bit after getting off the Shinkansen.
The weather was really hot and humid as we made our way to the beach, which took us around 35 minutes to walk all the way there, but the footage we got of Mount Fuji between the trees and all these different views were amazing.
So we ended up going to Fuji, and yeah, we ended up walking to the beach. It was like a 30-minute walk from the train station, and we ended up right by the tsunami gates. So there's not really much beach here, but it's still a really nice view, and I'm gonna fly the drone from here, and we're gonna have Mount Fuji in the picture, and it's gonna look amazing.
If you're looking to get similar drone footage or pictures to what we got during this trip, I would advise you to check the weather report because we got really lucky and had a really clear day, which you were able to see Mount Fuji very clearly, but there's no guarantee it'll be like this every time you come here.
that was our little exploration from Fuji. And as you see, that is Mount Fuji right behind us, and this is the town called Fuji. So we saw most of what we wanted to see in Tokyo, so we ended up having a free day because we finished everything so fast. So we ended up going to Fuji, we want to go to Aito, and we want to try and get more of the tropical islands of Japan. And as you guys see, we stopped here in Fuji, and that is Mount Fujiwara right behind us, so that's insane. And we ended up walking to the beach from the train station because we wanted to get like a nice shot of just the ocean and Mount Fuji right behind us, and that's what we ended up doing. It was a 30-minute walk from the train station, and it is hot today. And yeah, we got a whole day ahead of us.
After we finished walking around in Fuji, we were headed back towards the train station, but we're pretty hungry and we didn't really have time to stop at a restaurant and sit down for an hour, which is why it's super great that the vending machines over by the train stations have a lot of different food and drinks that you can buy and you can drink and eat on the train on the way to your next destination. And ours was Atami.
Getting some sushi.
After our walk, we were pretty tired and decided to go try out a local sushi restaurant which had fresh sushi straight next to the ocean. And let me tell you, it is some of the best sushi we have ever had, and it did not disappoint. You guys should always try out any local restaurants in any area. After finishing all of our amazing sushi, we decided to go walk down towards the Atami beach.
How do you say? Hi. Meet you. These are the best strawberries I think I've ever had. If you ever come to Japan in the spring, make sure you get some strawberries.
Atami is a seaside city on Japan's Izu Peninsula in the Shizuoka Prefecture, southwest of Tokyo. It's set on volcanic hills within the Fuji-Hakone-Izu National Park, which is also home to Mount Fuji. Atami also has numerous natural hot springs, and it has several public onsen baths and an artificial sand beach on Sagami Bay.
So we're at the Atami Beach right now. We ended up stopping here. We wanted to go to Aito today, but we are actually not gonna have enough time to go over there. So we're gonna end up going back to the Tokyo Tower, and maybe we're gonna go to Daikoku and see the car scene at night. What do you think? Very good. I wish we didn't really have this day planned out. We did some of the other stuff we wanted to do ahead of time, but still going to Shizuoka and Atami and checking out these other cities along the Shinkansen route is a very good idea, and I recommend it to anyone who has with a free day. Oh my god, my pants just got soaked. So. Oh.
The building you see here is actually Atami Castle, which is pretty funny because historically there was never any castles in this area, but it was actually built in 1959 as a tourist attraction overlooking Atami. After a full day of exploring and a couple hours in Atami, it was finally time to catch our bullet train back to Tokyo. This was a great experience since we didn't really have the day planned out, but I highly recommend taking the bullet train down this route if you're looking for a nice little day trip, something fast, quick, and easy.
That's a lot of steps up from the beach. And we're not even back to the station yet. Reminds me of France. Wow, yeah, this reminds me of the French Riviera like a bunch. So this is like the tropical side of Japan. You can go all the way down south and you literally have tropical islands. You could go all the way up north, like we're gonna go to Hokkaido, and that's where you have skiing, mountains, and cold weather. So you pretty much have all in one in Japan.
So guys, I hope you enjoyed our video. This is basically how we decided to make a day trip out of zero preparations, and it went pretty well with all the things we got to see and all the places we got to go. Sadly, we weren't able to see the Tokyo Tower because we were too tired at night, and we were able to see it from our hotel room, which the Shiganawa Prince had an amazing room. So yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed the video, and leave a like, comment, and subscribe.
So this is our room at the 35th floor here at the Prince in Shiganawa, and wow, this view at night is amazing. You can see the Tokyo Tower from here, which is also pretty sweet, and also all the way in that distance over there is the Tokyo Sky Tree, so you get to see a bunch of stuff.